Hi, Julia, and hi, everyone.
Hi Anna, how are you?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. I thought we were planning to do some watercolor sketching today, but it looks like you're going somewhere. What's up with the bag?
I actually wanted to show you something,
All
and
right.
it has something to do with watercolors, but we're
Okay.
not
I'm
going to
intrigued.
we're not going to paint with watercolor. But I want to show you something that you actually saw me doing, and it was when you were here. Can
Hmm.
you remember that we went to this jazz cafe and I was drawing there?
Okay. I'm not sure where this is going. So, how about we look inside your bag and see all your little secrets?
Yeah. And I think um, this is something that actually everyone should have in their purse when they
Hmm.
go outside. Because when you go somewhere, you want to
Hmm.
draw there, right? You want to practice everywhere.
I don't, but I would imagine most people do.
You don't, but the most of our viewers probably uh, do. So this is my purse, and this is quite a small one. You can see that it's
All
not
right.
bigger than two of my hands, and I have another one even smaller, and I also have do this set in that purse. And let me show you what I have here. Oh, actually, this book comes from this purse too. So this is my set,
Okay.
my to-go set, and I want to show you how I use it. Actually, you saw it, but the most of our viewers didn't. And I think this is really perfect for practicing everywhere. When you go outside, when you are waiting for a bus, for example, just 5 minutes, or you're at a jazz cafe, or I don't know, you are waiting for something or somewhere, or someone, you always can make a very quick sketch, right? So, and here's my set. And this set is a watercolor set. And this is watercolors. And when I show it to um, someone I meet, for example, and I say, this is my watercolor set, they're always like, oh,
What?
wow. Yeah, is this watercolor? And yes, it is. These are watercolor sheets, so it's not the normal watercolor as we know it, and it's also a little bit brighter than normal watercolor, a little bit thicker. And this is Viviva watercolors, and why is it so convenient? Because it's very small, and you always can take it with you on location, or just as I said, when you're waiting, when you have nothing to do, and make a few sketches. And I also have this very small um,
Is that an
sketchbook.
accordion sketchbook?
Yes, it's like this, and this is, I guess, this is the
Okay,
sketch.
now I remember
I
this
mean,
sketch. Yes.
yes, and I have still have a lot of pages here, but I have um, another sketchbook where I also made some sketches. And so if you have a few of these books, you can always take them with you and create colorful sketches in your sketchbook. So not only um, fine liner sketch, but you can add some color. So, and I want to show you what these Viviva colors are. There are actually different sets, and I have a very what do you call it? A very classic one. So bright colors. I know there are also palettes with less bright colors and themed palettes, but I have this one, and here I have some reds, some oranges, some yellows, and you can use that. I use them. You can see that I use them quite a lot, so they are almost gone here. And we have browns, greens, also a green color viridian, and some blues, violet, and magenta and black. And there is some paper between the colors so they don't get dirty one from each other, from one each other. And we also have a palette here.
Like
And
a
this is
mixing area.
mixing area, yes, a mixing area. And this is actually very convenient because you can create even more colors than you have here. There are 16 colors, but you can create even more and more beautiful colors, more beautiful combinations, gradients. So this is why I love these sheets very much. And where is the book? You can create, for example, yeah, colors and gradients like this. Or a color like this, you can't just get it from a palette and put it on the paper. You need a mixing, some mixing space to create a color like this.
All right, but and so this mixing area is plastic or plasticky kind of.
It's paper, but I think there is a layer that
Uh-huh.
makes it
Okay.
different than from the normal paper.
Okay, but okay, so this is really compact, right?
Yes,
But you
yes.
need water and brushes anyway. So
Definitely, definitely. And this is the brush, the water brush. And I actually don't really like them, but I think for quick sketches like this, it's perfect. It's only for coloring. You don't need to expect any special effects like with a normal brush. But it just it works, and it works great. You don't need to take water with you in your bag. It's here. It doesn't leak, and it works. And it works. And I have this Faber-Castell watercolor brush, water brush, but there are many more brands that produce them, and yeah, some of them are less good. You need to look at the point. Sometimes they are very fluffy, and then they don't work that good. But this one is good. And I also have this fountain pen for my sketches, and as you can see, with a fountain pen, I can create different line thicknesses. Like here, for example, it's here. Add some
oh,
more darkness, for example.
why
Uh,
don't you use a fine liner? Why a fountain pen?
I don't know, because you can press a little bit harder and then you create a thicker line, like here, for example.
Mm.
And it's difficult to achieve the same line with a fine liner, or you need to have a few of them to create thicker and thinner lines. So, and this is just one for both. Very convenient. And I also sometimes I always have some pens, some drawing pens in my in all my bags actually. And I also have these two pens, and these are just kind of brush pens from Micron, and they have some color. These are colored pens, and you can see that you can add some more interest to your sketches. Like here, for example, it's very nice to have them, and they are not very big for your purse, but it's also good if you only have a book, the watercolor sheets, a fountain pen, and this, oh, it leaks actually a little bit. It's a very old one. I guess I need another one. And look at this. and the water brush. This is all you need.
All
Or
right.
you also
And
can.
there's still room in your purse for wallet and your phone.
Yes, definitely,
And
definitely.
and hopefully lipstick.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you have a bigger one, then you can put anything in it. But the
Yeah, well,
bigger,
with the bigger, that's easier. I mean, anybody can pull it off,
yes,
uh,
yes.
bringing
But
enough supplies in a bigger bag. But this is truly fascinating. Such a tiny purse, and you're telling me you've got an even smaller one, and you're always ready to sketch.
yes, yes,
And are you telling us that you actually, anytime you leave or every time you leave the house, you have some sketching supplies with you? You
yes.
never leave home without
No,
sketching supplies.
no, no, because they are so small. Yeah, yeah. I can't say I draw every time I leave my home, but I always have them ready to use.
All right. Okay, for when you need them. Okay. Well, thank you, Julia. This has been truly great to see this how this all fits into your bag, and also how this works. Looks a little messy, both your hands and your
Yeah.
Viviva color sheets. Looks like they have been used quite a lot. But could you actually show us how you use, like, you used you showed us the book itself, but you
Yes.
never used them, never showed them in action.
Oh, okay. Yeah, of course. um, for example, I can show you how I can color this picture, for example,
Yeah.
maybe,
It's
or a part of it. Um, so which color can I use here? I think I can color this part like maybe blue. Um, the blue color, and I just make. I need to press a little bit on the brush pen because otherwise it doesn't. Um, or what?
release the water, right?
Yes,
You
yes,
press on it and then some water comes out.
yes. So I look at this. It's so bright, and I don't really need a bright color like this. So I can put it here, and you can see that it's very very dark. So I need to make it. I need to make more water to it, and I press a little bit harder and try to make it lighter, maybe even more water. And then I can put it on my paper, and this is a much lighter color. And so I can, oh, it's not easy to do it like this. So let me change the places, and so I can put the color on the paper and make it a little bit darker here and there, like this. I also can add another color, maybe just a little bit of, this is not a very beautiful color, but maybe it works for, it's actually okay. And
okay,
so,
and if you wanted to switch to some, very different color, like, I don't know, red,
yes,
do you clean the tip of the brush? What do you do?
yes, and actually then you need, this is a very good question, because I also...
All right, I got you. Some tissues.
Some tissues, yes, they are in, but they also fit in this purse. You can see it.
Okay.
Or maybe just
All right.
one.
Well, you don't have to do it now. You don't have to do it now, but basically you just clean the tip of the brush with a tissue.
Yes.
And
yes,
then pick up another color.
Yes, and otherwise you have colors, mixed colors. So you press a little bit on your on the water part, and then make it clean like this. And then you can put another color, and for example, this is too dark again. They are very, very bright, these colors, so you need to be very careful with using them. With
so how much you pick up?
Yes, otherwise you have it works a little bit like gouache, I think. Very thick, very bright, and that's good. But gouache is different. These colors are not not the same as gouache. They are sometimes really intense and a bit unnatural. So if you make them more diluted, then they look very beautiful, but the undiluted colors are sometimes a little bit too intense, too bright, and not that beautiful. So you need to practice a bit with them. So this is
this amount of water that you have in your brush pen, is it enough for one sketch, or do you have to
that's
refill it
enough for a
normally?
lot of sketches, actually.
Okay.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
doesn't look like very much water.
No, but it is. You don't need that much, actually. Of course, I said you use more color than you used to, but actually you don't need that much. Not
Okay.
like,
Right.
I mean, not like this. Yeah.
Okay, this is great. It's truly, truly fascinating to see you work with these Viviva color sheets.
Yeah.
And we hope to see more sketches that you make out of your little purse.
Yeah, and I hope I've inspired people to do the same, to
Okay,
practice
well,
more.
let us know in the comments if you've used Viviva color sheets or maybe other watercolor sheets and how this has worked out for you. And of course, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so before. And we'll see you soon in our next video.